Good afternoon, mate.
Nearly evening.
Yeah, it is.
10 to 5 and we've just decided to do a video now.
Organised.
Didn't we just?
Absolutely.
Welcome back to Friday's video, everyone. Nearly Saturdays. Finishing the cosy.
Having a good time?
Oh, marvellous. Feeling the pressures of it all today, mate. Turn the telly off before we get done.
Yeah, it's all good. We're fucking all good.
Yeah, we got...
You were going to rob that.
I was going to rob that, and I'm going to rob it now, because we don't need it in here.
Yeah, not so much a rob, is it? More of a taking out something that doesn't need to be in there.
More a steal. Yeah, I don't need that, because that locates the oil pump, which doesn't have an oil pump, because we have a dry sump. So, I've been busy doing this today.
Yeah.
And I've just discovered, all I've got to do is put the sump on, and we're done. So I thought. And it's one of those moments where you spot something on the bench and think, ah.
Oh dear.
Rocker cover's on, coil packs are in. They're not.
Oh no.
So I know Kevin will be watching this, who owns the engine. Don't worry, Kevin, I haven't forgot anything else. I will take the rocker cover off in a minute and I'll do that. Just what happens, mate, when you're a busy man.
Yeah, it's been one of them days, really, isn't it? A bit
been
weird.
One of those weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's been one of those weeks where I'm sort of thought I was progressing more than I actually have, to be honest. But then, you know what I'm like. It happens,
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Get a bit sort of carried away and forget something and think, oh, I need to do that before I can do the rest of it.
What have you been doing today, anyway?
Ah, bits and bobs here and there.
Is my mic on?
Yeah, it's on. Hang on, you both say something?
1, 2. 1, 2.
1, 2. Yeah, they're both on.
That's right.
But yeah, just been. I've just blasted a few of the last bits for the K series and painted them up.
Yeah.
Stuck them in the cupboard.
Get the old K series done, mate. You got Monday off, though, ain't you?
Yes, I do.
So I'm going to be. I'm going to have to do Monday's video on my own. So make sure you got your seasickness tablets, everybody, because I'll be waving the old.
You can
thing.
use this, mate. You can use this.
I ain't using that on.
Mate, it's a bit like it needs an exorcism, I think.
I am not using that without you there. The thing starts doing the okey cokey.
Oh, it does.
So, probably wonder what I'm doing trimming these little gaskets here. Because they're aftermarket, these gaskets, they never fit. Even the genuine ones, they don't fit that well. So what I tend to do is on this one, there's a little prong that goes into the side between the block and the cap.
Yeah.
I normally trim that down so it goes and sits in there a bit more flush, just to ensure that the sump does sit on there properly. This one here, you've got some flashing either side where it's obviously just a rubber. So I take that flashing off there, and that allows it to.
Oh, so you only got to take it off one side.
Yeah, just take it off one side and it sits in there square. Otherwise, the thing wants to
tip over.
Tip over, and you never know whether it's sitting right once the sump's on. So
you use a little bit of, just a little dab of silicone down there, isn't it?
A little bit of silicone, mate.
Little dab.
Then we just go for a little bead of silicone on the block face, which I just rub over with my finger. Look at that. It's like I've done that before, isn't it? Same here. Yeah, I've been a bit peaky today, mate, because we've had another engine in, haven't we?
Yes.
We've had another Land Rover. What is it? A Land Rover?
It's a Jag, I think.
Is it a Jag?
Yeah.
No, it's not a Jag. It's a Land Rover.
Is it? Oh yeah, no, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, we thought we had two V6 3-litre Jaguar Land Rover engines coming in. One arrived this morning, and I was a bit confused because it's a straight 6, meant to be an Ingenium. I've never seen one.
Yes, I had heard before they do a 6-pot Ingenium as well as a 4.
Yeah, so it's come in. So it's not the V6, it's a straight 6. So
yeah.
got to do a bit of homework Monday, see if we can get the bits and that, mate. But it's out there with all the injectors in it. Very nice, thank you very much. But that is done the crank job again. Only done 20 odd thousand miles.
Yeah, and it's, what is it, like a
and guess what?
vehicle or something?
It's an 80 odd grand vehicle, 2 weeks out of manufacturer's warranty. Land Rover won't do anything about it.
Of course they won't. Well, 2 weeks out of warranty.
Well, I mean,
Of course not.
I think that's naughty, mate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
When you're spending 80 odd grand on a vehicle,
well, and he's got
throw the guy a bone a bit.
He's got another Land Rover, doesn't he? That he has through them or something.
Yeah, he's got another Land Rover as well, which is a bit worried about.
Customer.
So yeah, I feel a bit sorry for the bloke. So we've got to help him out on that. I did give him an estimate going off a V6, but I don't know about the bits on that. So whether it's going to end up similar sort of money.
I've got a feeling the crank's going to be all right in that one.
You reckon? Hopefully.
Only because I spoke to him when he first rung up, and he said that as soon as he noticed it, he stopped driving it and stopped
that does help.
running it. So I reckon, and it being a straight six, like you said this morning, the crank should be a bit wider, thicker, more robust.
You'd have thought so.
Might be able to grind it.
The guy at the garage, is it DC Autos or something in South Morton?
DK car and commercial, I think.
Yeah. He's took the engine out. He brought it in this morning, and he said inside the rocker cover looks a right old mess. So
really?
You suggested probably a DPF issue.
Well, this is apparently what they do. They get a clogged DPF, so they start chucking a load of diesel in.
Yeah.
It just obviously runs down and gets into the oil and thins the oil, and then
Right. So that's probably what the problem is then, mate. So the DPF clean at very, very minimum.
Yeah.
What's that?
Gimbal is not happy. Well, it's happy now.
Oh, really?
It ain't.
Oh.
What's the problem?
What's going on?
Oh, going a bit wobbly here.
Oh my good God. See, that's why I don't use that unmanned. Or without supervision.
What are we going to do in this situation?
I don't know, mate.
It's
just give up for the day.
Huh?
Give up for the bloody day. Or get old Trusty out.
Yeah, I'll get old Trusty. Oh, we're looking up now. Look, we're upside down.
Oh, hello. It's not
I reckon
good.
keep that in, Lee.
It's doing the okey cokey.
It is. I've retired the gimbal, mate, for a minute.
We back on?
We're back on.
Oh, old shaky.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
I don't know where we were now. But I'm just going to get this sump pulled down, mate. And I think it's time to go on to the thumbnail and title.
Yeah?
Bit of drama going on. As usual. Oh, first of all, we've had 2 subscribers turn up today, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, yeah.
One from Gloucestershire, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for turning up. It's very kind. Always nice to see a subscriber.
It is, it's lovely.
Yeah, so, don't know whether you want to just pop over there, mate, and introduce the old issue.
Yeah. What's it off of again?
It's a
It's a Fiat?
It's a Fiat, isn't it?
Yeah, Fiat, I don't know.
Something or other.
Something or other.
Is it how old is it? 20-year-old, late 90s?
Don't know, I thought it looked a bit newer than that, but I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
So basically, we've got a head, an unknown head. Oh, here we go. A Brava, apparently.
Fiat Brava,
according to their head bolts.
First of all, who does the head belong to?
It belongs to Chops Garage.
James at Chops Garage. Many of you will know James because you probably come over here from his channel originally, a lot of you. But you know what James sells?
Buys and sells a lot.
Buys and sells second-hand cars, and that is a cylinder head off a car. He's a little gem that he bought.
Yeah, so it was low mileage, wasn't it? It was... done
about 10,000
miles?
Yeah,
about 10,000 miles. And he said it all sort of run nicely.
Yeah, all run nicely. It's been sitting for years. For
quite a while, yeah.
About 10 years, I think.
And then he said he took it to a garage, had some work done on cam belt, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And after the cam belt, it started to not run very well.
Not very, and make a bit of a noise, I think.
Bit of a strange noise. So I think they've had this valve out of here.
Well,
Not sure why that one. Did they just take...
I think John took that out, didn't he?
Oh, did he? Oh, so John's had that out.
John's had that out. They took the head off, and it's... they suspected, they did a leak down test, and they said the valve was sticking open.
Yeah.
And I said, that's unusual for the guys to gnarl up like that.
Yeah.
So we better investigate a bit further.
So this is the valve that's come out of the thing. And you can see a nice, like, horrible, treacly glaze on it.
Which we thought originally.
Yeah, originally we thought someone had doused the thing in well seal or something like that, some sort of...
Did look just like weld seal, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Very sticky. I thought originally, I thought someone's sprayed that preservative like wax stuff in it.
Yeah, it does look like that as well.
That's what it's like, isn't it?
Like the old school stuff.
And then when we had a look in the head, it is literally plastered in it.
Oh,
head
yeah,
fake. And the gasket
everywhere
as well.
Yeah, the gasket was covered in it. Not sure where that's gone now, but yeah. So we thought it was that, but it seems that it is old fuel that's sort of been sitting about.
I think you and John come to the conclusion it may be old fuel, been sitting there with old fuel in it.
Or something, but yeah, so that's what happens, I suppose, if you run a vehicle.
Would that be old fuel just sitting in the tank? It would be, I expect, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I expect so, and it's just... As it's been driven a bit, it's chucked it all in, and it's all
gone a bit goopy and
horrible. Yeah,
so that's the moral of this story, guys.
Yeah, it's like rock hard on this valve.
If you've got a car or seen a car for sale, you're interested in them, and there's a lot in the classic car market now. You see a lot of these classics with the low miles popping up, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
You know, it's like the old Cosworths. They're sitting there with a 40, 50,000 mile, and you've got to bear in mind it's a 30-year-old car.
Yeah.
Whoever checks the fuel in the fuel tank or drains it, probably no one.
Not a lot of people, because most people stop driving them and they don't realise that's going to be the last time they drove them. So
that's it. So just got to bear that in mind, guys.
Yeah, so that's what can happen.
Yeah, but
so we've just got to go through that and clean it all out, and
you've got to get the rest of the valves out. John's going to do it, I think, Monday.
Yeah.
Check, make sure we've got no bent valves, because obviously I've had a bit of contact. That's obviously what the noise was.
Right, yeah.
So, not great.
No, not at all.
But yeah, we have got another Ingenium, the 2 litre, turned up out there on a pallet.
Yeah.
That's another one for liners, and we've got to build the bottom end on that.
Okay.
Whoopee, great. That is from our friends at JR Autos or something like that. JR Autos, something like that. Sent us work before, followers of the channel. So, plan for Monday, of which you're not here, plan for Tuesday. We're going to get this will be finished by the end of today.
Yeah.
Going to get that one done. The heads are nearly done for these two. I know I keep saying it, but I'm going to get them heads on, get them out the door, because they're nearly done.
I've reamed them last few inlet guides for
Come up all right?
Yeah, they're cut really well with that new reamer, and they go in beautiful.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. So we've got 2 decent reamers now. You got with those Cosy guides, when you fit them, you've got to have nice sharp reamers, because you are peeing in the wind otherwise, isn't you?
You could spend hours trying to ream it out with even just slightly blunt reamer. It just doesn't do it.
Don't do it.
You've got to have a pretty much brand new one, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got 2 machine reamers now, which we just bought brand new. So yeah, we're going to get these out of the way. We're going to get both of them Ingeniums on here, I reckon, you know. But you and I, when we've got a minute, we're going to... I've got to get the head off the Ford. Mark, the owner of that Ford, that's been there about 4 weeks. He did tell me no rush. Not wise to tell me no rush, but I try not to be one of these that sticks it in a corner. But he was on the phone the other day, good as gold, but he sort of gave me a little kick up the bum. So I've got to get the head off that and send it to Charlie at CTM to do the porting on it.
Yeah.
And Charlie's really good, does me a good deal with the old porting. They do a lot more of that sort of stuff. Although we can do it, we've got plenty of other stuff to do.
Well, like you said before, it's a messy job. It takes a lot of time and...
Horrible.
It's sort of, you know...
Yeah, so we'll give them to do. And you and I think, are going to crack on with that. Perkins, innit? Get that bugger
Perkins in there. Yeah, once we've got some think we still need to get pistons for that, don't we?
Yeah, we've got
do
two
all the
engines.
machining.
We've got 2 engines on the way when we want them,
Oh yeah.
which won't be for a week
Some
or two.
nice ones.
Nice ones. We got a 2004 STI Impreza.
Right up my street.
EJ20, is it? Or 25?
I can't remember. I can't remember if you said
20,
it was
I'd
20 or
imagine.
25, but
Got
if
the
it's an STI, not,
STI,
then it's probably a 2.5.
is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh. Well, we got that coming in, which is a nice conservative 300 horsepower at the minute, but he wants to go full forged internals.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure
Which
you'll
I
be.
think is a very smart decision.
Yes, so that is your little baby.
Yeah,
and at the same time, off the same guys, a V6 Essex, I think, out of a Capri, twin turboed.
Yeah, that sounds a bit.
Have some of that.
That sounds a bit out there for sure.
Yeah.
Bit
So,
crazy.
Can't wait to see that.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Be well good, mate.
Do you reckon you'd be able to get bits for them then?
Well, I can get bits for the standard one. The only thing, like he said, the only thing that we're going to be struggling on is pistons, because they obviously didn't do a turbo V6 Essex. So we're going to either have to modify pistons, might be able to buy forged units and mod the crowns to get our own compression ratio. He's running about 9 psi at the minute, but he wants to up that.
Naturally.
Of course. So we will be, with pleasure, we will help him do that. So yeah,
Sounds like a cool one.
so it's all, if you've noticed, mate, it's all interesting stuff coming in here at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
You know? So let's take this to bits again. So I'm going to take this to bits, get this done correctly, do a proper job.
Proper job.
See how many comments I get on me doing this, making this mistake.
It happens to the best of us, mate.
Happens to the best of us. And we'll probably leave it for there, mate.
Yeah.
I'll see everyone Monday. You'll see on Wednesday.
Yeah, although I'm going to try and get a video up on Barum BTS over the next day or so.
Really?
Yes.
Exciting. Anything fun going on there?
Well, funnily enough, it's pretty much going to be the same video that I've made the last 5 times, is trying to sort out an exhaust blow. Still got it. It won't go away.
You're joking.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Oh no.
So I'm just going to do what everyone said in the start and bodge it by clamping a load of gaskets together.
Oh really?
Well, I'll give it a go.
Bodge it and scarper.
Well,
Trouble is,
a temporary bodge.
it sounds a bit bodgy, but if they'd have seen the design of that manifold,
yeah,
we were sitting there scratching our heads on the mill, weren't we, trying to face it? No chance.
Video,
So,
but I have seen, and I did show you earlier, a full stainless manifold and up pipe.
Here we go.
Which ain't cheap, but it's definitely an option.
It is an option.
A good option, probably.
Watch this space, innit? Well, have a nice time Monday, mate, whatever you do.
Yeah, should be good.
Have a nice weekend. And I'll see you all Monday. Cheers.
Cheers, Anne.